Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can select your difficulty, play style, favorite team, or accessibility options. You can always change these later from the game settings. Accessibility settings.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to auto selected.
Accessibility settings.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
On first down, Brees. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Here's the cream of the crop offensively, the starting unit for the NFC.
And coming off the season which saw him set career highs across the board is tight end Zach Ertz, who's been around for a little while, but continues to improve in every facet. In fact, last year, he set the record for catches in a season by a tight end with 116, and he thinks that he can match that number or surpass it this season.
And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play until he's 60.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. Now Brees throwing on second down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Brees to Ertz for the NFC first. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll bring up second down. From the pistol, it's Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends. Toll on a defense.
Ready, yellow lady.
Now Brees on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through this time.
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Connor. Brushing off defenders. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Breeze now to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Breeze again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Breeze to throw again. And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's 3rd down.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this.
Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball.
We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. Again they run with Gurley. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley of Baltimore with a tackle. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Rosa's kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. He is going to find Hill here. A red zone alert forthcoming here. A 1st and goal situation as this offense looks to punch in the football from right around the 6. And again, it's Mahomes. That's caught at the 2. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. That's caught at the 3. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the AFC able to draw a bit closer. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that...
Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. Now a play fake. Breeze. He's going to let this one go deep.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
This is taken at the 18. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.